Truth Man here. So I want to show y'all something. I'm going to give y'all an example of how you can relocate without a lot of money. You can relocate without a lot of money. This is based on, I noticed some mistakes that I made. Some things that I did wrong that I can kind of show you and guide you, if you will, to what I'm saying, based on things that I know I did wrong. So let's get into this. Relocation with 1900. I could really say 16, but I'm a add it to decrease the pressure. I'm gonna add it, and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Relocation with 1900. Here's what you want to do. If possible, you want to already have your job lined up, right? Why the W ain't showing on my hat? Or somebody that told you, well, when you relocate, just give us a call. You want to have something possibly lined up. We're going to say possibly. I got something possibly lined up already in Arizona, where I'm going to have to train 7 weeks in Tucson. So I'm looking at it like I might as well look into possibly moving to Tucson, because the company, the agency that I could work for, they have a facility there, I believe. So with 1900, the first thing you want to do is you want to have a lead on the job. Like, if you can, you don't even necessarily have to do this, but if you can, it'll be especially easier if you by yourself. It'll be tremendously easy being by yourself. But this can be done with a family and with children. I'm going to show you how you can do it. So we're going to have a couple parts to this. I'm going to break it down. We're going to start out with one person just moving by themselves. 1900. So if you moving, like, let's say you're moving from the Midwest to like Arizona or Texas, Texas is going to probably be a little rougher than Arizona as far as housing. But the thing with Texas that I can speak for, what hurt me the most is my car being up here. When I lost my debit card, I had to wait 7 to 14 days for them to send me another one. And that really threw everything off, because I ended up spending the money that I was going to use for other stuff. And my car ended up still being there until February. We got there in December. I had to literally wait till I got my tax refund to get my car. So that set us behind. I was walking. I was taking cabs. But man, I'm telling you, man, Texas was very peaceful, man. Nobody ever bothered me. People was giving me rides. They was helping me. I'm telling you, man. Like, if you could get past the stuff that happened on the job, I think a lot of y'all would like Texas. But you got a reliable car, you can relocate. If you got a reliable car, you can relocate. As simple as that. Make sure you pay that note, because if you get too far behind, they gon' as soon as they find out where you at, they probably gonna take it. So you wanna, if you are behind, you wanna be within a month, like only a month, and just hurry up and get things going and pay that first. Like, just pay that right away. But the gas money is why I say 19. So you figure your gas, depending on what your car is, what size car you got, it's gonna be between $215 and $300. From, like, we just basically saying like Milwaukee, Chicago, or somewhere in the Midwest to down in that South, Arizona, Mississippi. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, Mississippi people are sneaky and stuff like that, but Mississippi is pretty underrated, man. I'm telling you. Like, don't think you can't go down there and get stuff going. You can. And it's gonna be cheaper. And like, everything is gonna be cheaper than, say, Arizona and Texas. But Arizona and Texas is just the spots right now, man. I mean, that's where the money at. You know, don't worry about cost of living. Worry about making a living. So it's gonna cost you about $300 for gas. Now, if you go into Arizona, you ain't gonna be able to drive no 30 hours, man. You gonna have to stop at a hotel. So you figure you break up your driving just to be safe, get you some rest. Like, stop at the hotel. You do like maybe 15, and then you stop at the hotel, or do like 14 hours, you stop at the hotel. And then that second day, you just take a break, get you something to eat. Y'all hearing the panhandler, they all over in Milwaukee. He all in front of the car too. But yeah. So you figure that's 300 plus, man, they ain't gonna do the second, man. Plus you figure like maybe $100 for a hotel room for the night. You can chill in, watch a little TV, get you something to eat, rest. So that's like 100. And you figure food is 50. So I forgot about that. Hold on, y'all. So you have 460 now out of the 1900. So that means you got 14, or you got. So that means you got, okay, you up to 460 spent. So you still have 1540 left, right? You got $1,540 left, right? Now, here's another factor I tell you. Get in the gig apps. Sign up for that gig work. Have it where you could do that. Gig work is important, man. I'm telling you, that's gonna put you over the top. If I would have had DoorDash and all of that when I was in Texas, I would still be in Texas. It came out like after the fact. After I like kind of left Texas, that's when DoorDash came to be. But sign up for them gig apps, DoorDash, Grubhub, as many as you can. Because that's going to be money that you can make as soon as you get settled. You can hop in your car. You got a cell phone. Make sure your cell phone bill is paid. And you could GPS your way around your new city and make money. Like if you go into Arizona and Texas especially, like I told y'all about the dude I used to work with. He was basically new with Uber Eats. And he made... he sent me a screenshot how he was making $1,300 a week being new with it. So get on them gig apps, man. I'm telling you, and just keep grinding with that gig if you don't got no job right away, and just be making that money. So you won't go through your $1,500. Now you still got $1,540 left. What you do with the $1,540, I'm finna show you. You get you either an Airbnb. It's up to you. Me, I'm gonna do an Airbnb because I want to have a house where I'm to myself, where I can still play my video games, all that. Might be getting loud, play my music loud. So if I don't already have a place, which I would advise for you to try to get your place ahead of time, but don't let, especially you by yourself, don't let that stop you, because if you grinding right, you're gonna get a place. Another thing you might want to do is if you got any collections, man, just pay the lowest one so your score can go up on your credit score. That's going to make it easier for you to get a place to hire your credit score if all they do is run your credit. So you go and you pay for a week. You pay for a week. In that week, you looking for a job and you doing gig work. Yo, it's already paid, so the money you making from the gig, you could just put that, leave that on your card or whatever, or set it aside in case you have to pay for another week. So most hotels, man, they'll work with you. Like, you can get a hotel room for about maybe $450, $500 for the whole week. You still got over $1,000 left. You got $1,040 left. Now, you want to go and get you some snacks, get you some peanut butter and jelly. If you eat peanut butter and jelly, something that's going to stick on your stomach so you won't be going crazy, because you're probably going to eat more being by yourself. I mean, that's a given. You're probably going to eat more being by yourself. So you can go get you about some snacks, man, some little quick stuff. Get you a little healthy stuff so you won't just be eating unhealthy. Get you a couple salad bags. Don't get too many, because you can always go back to the store and get them. Stuff like that, some little knick-knacky stuff. You spend $40 on it. Spend like $40, snacks, healthy, fruit, stuff like that. You still got $1,000 left. You still got $1,000 left. Now, you online bank. He not blowing at me, y'all. He not even in my lane unless he retarded. Well, I don't even want to use that word, because sometimes they put that word on people that it really shouldn't even be on. Like, people who supposed to be this and that. That's when I use that word. I don't use that word towards disabled people. I use that word towards people that's supposed to be able. Yeah, goofball, cornball, that's better. But anyway, so you still got $1,000 left. You still got $1,000 left. You doing gig already. I would do it 8 hours a day at minimum. If you a grinder, you could go harder than that, like maybe 12. You by yourself, so it don't matter. You can go 16, and then just when you get back to the room or wherever you at, you just get your rest. But let's just say you go 8. There's also things like People Ready where you can get paid daily. So if you a grinder, you can be doing them People Ready assignments for 8 hours and then do the gig for another 4 to 8 hours. And now you basically made, you do it like that, you gonna make like $200 or more per day, and you still got $1,000. You go open your bank account, put like $300 in there, be like, this gonna just be my little emergency, $300 to say $300. You still got $700 left. Still got $700 left. Get you a couple outfits and you'll be out there looking presentable. Y'all know how people is. People don't be really trusting people like that. So you still get you a couple outfits, look presentable. You can go on Temu. You can go to the local stores. Maybe you should go to the local stores. Then you can see like what type of fashion sense the people in the new place even have. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And so you want to, like, you don't have to like deal with people a lot, but you don't want to be an isolated person. Like, just be a person that's willing to deal with people at your job, out and about, so on and so forth. So you still have, you got your bank account, you still got $700 left. You go get you a little couple outfits, maybe that'd be about $250. So now you down to $450 left. You just hold on to that $450. You got $300 in the bank. You keep the other $450 in your wallet in case of something. You might want to buy you a lottery ticket. You might want to go to a casino. If you do go to a casino, don't take the whole $450. Not while you just starting out. Don't take, just look at it as a chance. Don't go too crazy with that. They can and they will get you. Wait, hold on. I went too far. Should have went over here. Hold on. So you got your Airbnb or your hotel room or whatever. You looking for a place, and that's another reason why you hold on to some money and just keep building on that money. That money you making from the gig, you save most of that. Save most of that. If you're doing people ready assignments, you save most of that. And then that way, when you go look at places, you already have your security deposit, but you want to build up to your furniture money. So you don't want to be spending like crazy. You figure you gonna want a PS5 or two. So let's say 2 PS5s in case you got kids or somebody coming to your house or something. 2 PS5s, 2 TVs. You gotta have your streaming video, man. It's a must. It is an absolute, ain't no way I'm moving nowhere where I ain't got access to YouTube, Netflix. The ones I'm gonna have when I move, I'm gonna have HBO Max. I'm gonna have Netflix. And I might have Amazon Prime and Peacock. Them four, like, depending on how much I make, I might just have all of them. But, excuse me, I ain't editing. People sneeze. So yeah, you still got your money, and then you working. You doing the people ready assignments. You doing the gig work. So you got an income. If you a job type of person, you still looking for your job if you don't already have it. You don't already have it. Now that's as far as you driving there. If your stuff, if you got a lot of stuff, all you do with that is you be buying your stuff while you there. And the more you buy, the more you able to buy, the less that you have to bring from wherever you came from. So, but you want to build your money up to the point like where you get if you doing gig work and people ready, you can be like, okay, I'm gonna take 3 days off and I'm finna get my stuff shipped back here. You could do it like that. If you scared to drive, like let's say you're a woman, you don't want to drive, then you know you're gonna need like between $1,000 and $1,300, and they'll ship your car. They've been giving me rates on shipping my car, so $1,000 to $1,300 plus the $200. If you ship your car, you're gonna need more money. You probably ain't gonna be able to move with that. Only way you could, it's possible. You ship your car, your plane ticket, and you don't pay for your room for the week. You pay for it for like 3 or 4 days, and you just get out there and grind. But we're gonna talk about it more. We're gonna talk about it more. And this is based on mistakes that I know I made. That if I would have did those things differently, I would have been fine. So this is part 1. We're gonna continue this series.